If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it can only mean one thing. Welcome to and nothing to...
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so...
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Asman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the 5.
How effortless is the mid-range game of Bradley Beal? Pretty.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Outside, Wall. To the paint. And a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Now, here's Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5, and that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Hachimura grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Bonga. Beal taking his time here. From the stripe. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
He gets that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Love the pass to Sexton. Love kicks to Garland. Now Sexton. Here's Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Outside Bryant. Knocked loose. Outside Wall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong, I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
They grabbed their own miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Darius Garland picks one up. The Wizards shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good, Smith. Wizards making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Smith hits them both.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Payton with the ball, now guarded by Porter. Passes it to Bertens. Here's the three. Here's Mahimi. Banked in off the glass.
You do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahimi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Smith feeling it out a bit. And he lays it straight in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Inside. Here's Thompson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Payton passes to Brown. Down low, Mahimi. The kick out to Brown. Here's Mahimi. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mahimi's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, over the years, Mahimi has become more and more offensive-minded. You get him a paint touch, he's thinking score it.
Garland with it. He's against Smith. It's stolen by Mahimi. Over Thompson. And that one released in time, but no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustments.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington. Mo Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Payton. Then there's Brown, and it's Smith in at the point.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Nance, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Larry Nance Jr., son of former NBA great Larry Nance, like his father, Larry Jr. plays well above the rim.
Greg, this is a young guy who can go over you, through you, and when he's airborne, this is one of the scariest players to challenge at the rim.
Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Mahimi's checked in for Mo Wagner.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nance dishes to Sexton. Nance outside, fires the three. That shot no good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Payton finds Brown, and they double up Brown. Payton passes to Mahimi. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Mahimi's got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
I think if you're built like Mahimi, you can absorb the hit and still complete the play.
Back to Thompson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Out left to the wing. The three from Bertans. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 10 points. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Porter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
Porter against Beal. Unloads from 13. And it's Osman with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Sexton kicks to Love. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Wizards leading by 3. The pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Hachimura against Sexton. And another miss by Washington.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Love gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Wizards lead.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Beal against Sexton. Back to Beal. Right wing, just 5 to shoot. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Love the pass to Osman. Now here's Drummond, covered by Wall. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Out to the right wing. Sexton on the wing. To the middle. Here's Osman. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Now here's Wall. Guarded closely. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Over Sexton. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Garland. Drummond trying to get himself free.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mahimi. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Osman. And he jams it with authority.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now. And it's just about time now for the 3rd quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Mahimi.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And stolen by Drummond. Ahead for the lead. In deep. Sexton drops it in. Sexton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. Beal against Sexton. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Second chance effort, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Beal with it. Garland picks him up. The shot by Beal, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
It's deflected.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Windler, the pass to Garland. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Gary Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's Brown on the wing. Smith right side. The pass to Wagner. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Nance.
Mo Wagner has a combination of size and skill that's special, and he knows how to adjust to contact.
Nance finds Thompson. And Garland has it in the corner. Good on the bucket. Garland's got 8 points.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
Payton passes to Bertans. Pass to Wagner. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now. Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Beal's checked in for Washington. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Passes it to Brown. Smith on the wing. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Cavaliers trailing. 1:50 left to play in the third. Porter finds Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul. And there's the pass to Porter. To the inside. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Porter. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. It's Beal on the wing. The kick out to Brown. Cuts off the pass. Here's Garland. Here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup. Porter's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Outside, Beal. 55 seconds left in the third quarter, and he uses the glass on the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Wagner kicks to Beal. Here's Smith. Pass to Wagner. Beal gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Inside. Windler, the pass to Garland. Now Porter, covered by Smith. Here's Nance. No good that time. And it's Washington the other way. It's Beal on the wing. Wizards passing it around. And that one's good. Wagner.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And boy, what touch from the big man.
On the wing, Nance. Thompson against Bertans. Nance passes to Thompson. Fires the three. To the wing on the left. Here's Windler. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Cavaliers on top. They're up. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3. The kick out to Porter. Bryant against Drummond. Love outside. There's the triple. Rebound, Washington. Bryant with it. Outside, Wall. Bryant in the post, working on Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Pass to Sexton. On the wing, Porter. Sexton against Wall. Clock at 6. Tips it up, and Drummond is right there.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Beal from long range. Cavaliers with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
The kick out to Wall. Pass to Beal. Looking to end his cold spell.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Drummond in the post. Defended by Bryant. And foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The open look here for Sexton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Bryant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Rui Hachimura doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he delivers.
And Drummond kicks to Eisman. Back to Drummond. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
To the paint. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
That's a big-time delivery from Bradley Beal.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland, the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. Washington fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Beal finds Bryant and finished off by Bryant.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. As Garland drills the three-pointer.
Absolutely fearless as Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Outside, Beal. There's the pass to Bonga. Back to Beal for the 3. They get it back. Here's Wall. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Stood on the wing. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low and stolen by Drummond.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
It's Bryant, high post. Out to the wing, back to Wall, pass to Beal. Here's Bonga. Outside, Beal. From deep. Good!
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Up next, the Wizards taking on the Heat. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. DH.
Well, guys, the Wizards have
David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Dragic. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. Here's Dragic. Unable to get that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal dishes to Bryant. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Wall. Floats one. That one drops for him.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Butler. Passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Six to shoot. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Smart play by Jimmy. Butler spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Right side, Butler. From 11 feet away, Bryant with the rebound. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Now here's Beal. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Basket good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's deflected. Beal against Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Works it up for Adebayo. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Bryant. Launches a 3. Rebound by Butler. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Bonga. Outside for Beal. Wizards passing it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Goran Dragic. This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Miami comes in for Thomas Bryant, and it's Peyton in for Bradley Beal. And Miami with a change here, too. Jones checked in for Adebayo.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now here's Dragic. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Smith. Mahimi's shot is good.
Quickly up court with the basketball, delivered a perfect strike.
The Heat trail by 4. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Iguodala with the drive, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
Pass to Mahinmi. Olynyk with the steal. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Yep, that one goes.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Bertans. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Iguodala, the pass to Hero. Jones kicks to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over to the left wing. Passes it to Mahinmi. Olynyk with the steal. And it's the Heat on the break. Jones is running. Here's Hero. No good from outside. Now here's Payton. Tries it from 9. Connects. The jumper drops. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Jones. Over Mahinmi. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Washington. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joy.
Being yourself, being in your...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Miami, they've got Iguodala. Jones is out there with Olynyk. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in at the point guard. Left side, Jones. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Off target with his 3. The Wizards with the lead. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Always eager to shoot the 3, and on the fast break, he knows it's going to be there for him.
Butler finds Iguodala. It's Jones on the wing. On the wing, it's Iguodala. He's covered by Brown. Payton against Jones. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Jones, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Jones. That shot off the mark. Wall with some nice D. Here's Bonga, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Outside for Robinson. Back to Dragic. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Robinson. Jacks up a three, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Wizards leading by 7. Wall attacking. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Had him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Wall's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards. Dragic dishes to Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. And the Wizards with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. The Heat trail by 9. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
The offensive rebound, and Bryant kicks to Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Beal the pass to Wall. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Mahinmi's checked in for Washington. Here's Beal. Takes it from 10. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. The Heat trail by 7. Butler finds Robinson. Right side, Butler. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mahinmi. Now here's Beal. To the left wing. Here's Wall. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Butler missing. Beal gets a wide open look. Kept alive by Washington. Hachimura with it. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, Seth.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. That's the rope for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Dragic against Wall. No good from Dragic.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Beal deciding where to go with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Wizards, Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant. And Davis Bertans subbed in for Hachimura. And Miami with a change here, too. Heroes checked in. And Wagner has it in the corner. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Beal. Hero passes to Crowder. The kick outside to Butler. On the clock. To the middle. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you can argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Wagner kicks to Beal, takes the 3. He can't get that one. And Miami the other way now. Crowder the pass to Hero. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And stolen by Wagner. Feeds it to Wall. Beal the pass to Wall. Dragic with some nice D.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now the pass to Hero. The kick out to Crowder. Pass to Hero. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate.
A minute 50 left in the third. There's Dragic with the 3. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Here's Beal. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Inside. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Olynyk is checked in for Jay Crowder. Derek Jones comes in for Butler. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Hero. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Goran Dragic.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
Thomas Bryant is checked in for Washington. Here's Mahimi. No good from 11 feet. They get a hand on it. Smith with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Iguodala. Robinson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Payton. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's Brown on the wing. Out to Smith. Takes a 3. Rebound by Olynyk. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Back to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
resourceful move there, ending the period on a high.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Iguodala out there with Robinson. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And here's Bryant for 3. Washington gets it back and a new 14. Smith with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Here's Brown. Clock at 6. Smith finds Bryant. Over Robinson. No good off the front iron. The Heat trail by 6. And there's the pass to Adebayo. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Mahinmi passes to Brown. Outside Bryant. Back to Brown. Bryant against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And it's Bryant missing.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Iguodala. He lobs it up. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Iguodala against Brown. Robinson misses.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Hachimura, the pass to Mahinmi. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Robinson kicks to Iguodala. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Napier, he's checked in for Mahinmi. John Wall comes in for Troy Brown. And Beal subbed in for Ish Smith. And Miami with a change here, too. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Washington leading now by 8. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Good, nice play there from Napier. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Jones. Got a piece of it.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
They get it back. And it's Napier missing.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Jones. It's tipped. And Olynyk kicks to Robinson. 5 on the clock. The feed to Leonard. It's stolen by Hachimura. Good, nice play there from Napier. Napier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Iguodala. Plays it up and banks it in.
Got to watch Iguodala down there, slipping around and capable of finishing in that spot.
Washington leading now by 10.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Washington.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
Robinson dishes to Iguodala. Back to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's Jones on the way. He dishes it to Olynyk, who shoots over Hachimura. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
And a new group in for the Heat. Silva's checked in. Solomon Hill comes in for Derek Jones. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Robinson. Silva, the pass to Hero. And the 3-ball is good.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Passes to Bonga. Mahimi with it. Olynyk is covering. That's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
Misses the shot. And so it's the Wizards with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our everyone. Time and a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Miami, Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
That's a strong move right down there in the paint. Something you see a lot from Goran Dragic.
Garland kicks to Drummond to the right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. The pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Robinson and stolen by Sexton. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the triple.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Dragic the pass to Robinson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Sexton. Love finds Drummond. Sexton for 3. No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way. Robinson passes to Crowder. It's deflected. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation. Fuel for the fire.
Garland kicks to Osman. No good on the 3.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Down low. Adebayo drives in. 2 points. That one goes. Adebayo's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Love the pass to Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
To the wing right side. Robinson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson against Sexton. Over Robinson. The shot by Sexton, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
To the paint, here's Adebayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 10 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Love throws it down.
With a body built to absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, passes it to Adebayo. Back to Nunn. Adebayo down low. He's up against Thompson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Adebayo. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Robinson. Crowder dishes to Robinson. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Nance passes to Thompson. Robinson pulls it in. Miami leading by 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler. And that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Love dishes to Thompson. The kick out to Porter. With 1 on the clock. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Butler.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Porter passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Now here's Jones. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hero passes to Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Windler. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And Porter comes to help. Hero passes to Olynyk. Iguodala right side. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Heat shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's Osman, and Jones sends it back. Another shot, and that one's good. Osman.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Dragic left side. Pass to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And that one's good by Porter.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got his second bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Takes it off the glass. Drummond's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Goran Dragic. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nunn. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 7.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And Adebayo sends it back. Iguodala, the pass to Hero. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. Back to Iguodala. This is to Olynyk. Nunn with it. Garland picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Windler's checked in. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, everyone knows once Drummond gets anywhere around the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Olynyk finds Robinson. Adebayo. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Here's Adebayo. 14 points for him. The drive by Iguodala. Nunn. Goes back up. Iguodala, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Osman to the middle. It's deflected.
A fearless big man. Olynyk isn't afraid to challenge opponents on their shots.
Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Olynyk's got 5 now.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And Love throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Pass to Robinson. From outside the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 6. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Dragic kicks to Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Heat lead by 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
3 straight to begin this half. couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Porter subbed in for Jetty Osman. Sexton on the wing. Inside. Here's Garland. Right side, Porter. Over Adebayo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Kicks it to Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Here's Garland. Nance dishes to Thompson. Here's Garland. Second chance shot. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Down low. Adebayo against Thompson. And here's Adebayo. He's got 18. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen by Thompson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Got a piece of it. Here's Porter. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And some changes here for the Heat. Derek Jones comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. On a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. Tipped away. It's stolen by Nance. Porter against Nunn. And yes, it's good. Porter's got 8 points.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
1:49 left in the third. And the pass to Hero. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Jones. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Porter. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Hero, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Hero's got his first 2 points.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Porter finds Nance. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Olenek, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Hero. Cleveland also making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Love comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kevin Porter. Here's Robinson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. .51 seconds left to play here in the third. Sexton the pass to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there it is for him. He's got 5.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Nunn against Sexton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Butler on the way. Back to Olenek. Trying to get open is Butler. And the basket by Olenek. And it's a 9-point Miami lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And it's Drummond missing. Now Robinson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Windler, the pass to Sexton. Here's Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Love kicks to Osman. Pass to Windler. Just 5 on the clock. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Olynyk. Over Drummond. Olynyk can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Nunn passes to Olynyk. Lays it up and banks it in. Olynyk's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Jones drives in. Count it. And the Heat lead by 13.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Love kicks to Sexton. Lets it go with a 3. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Love. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Fast break. Here they come. Nunn passes to Jones. Pass to Olynyk. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Jones. Goran Dragic is checked in for Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kendrick Nunn. Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hero passes to Crowder. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Sexton. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Dragic. Adebayo's got 20.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
To the inside, Drummond, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now Cleveland moving it up. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman, and the layup is good. Iguodala with it. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Adebayo's got 4 this quarter.
Bam is cooking right now. Once he flips this switch, he's tough to slow down.
Down low. Here's Love. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Drummond.
Andre Drummond's games has to improve at the free throw line if he wants to be a go-to player.
The Heat leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Rebound by the Heat.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Over to the wing. Back to Dragic. There's the three. It's Drummond with the rebound. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Love's running. And another miss by Cleveland. Adebayo finds Iguodala. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. That's the United States Supreme Court building here in our nation's capital. We're coming to you today from Washington, D.C. Welcome. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. He's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bonga's got 5 points so far.
You can make a coach panic when you take a 3 on the break, but as a good shooter with nobody on him, he's got to take that shot.
It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running, and there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Free throw good, Beal. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And the shot is good.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
And now here comes Wall leading the break. That shot off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Osman the pass to Sexton. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Beal can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Bryant. Five on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. The Wizards with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And it's blocked.
On defense, Hachimura works to utilize his wingspan. Comes after the shot with all of his reach.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Washington. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Washington making some changes. Mahimi's checked in for Bryant. And Davis Bertan subbed in for Hachimura. So he gets them both.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release. Nice touch, can pop it right over top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better. He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Here's Nance, and Garland has it in the corner. One-on-one here. Mahimi passes to Bonga. Left side, Wall. There's the feed to Mahimi. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's the floater. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. The drive by Nance. Beal with the steal. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. To the paint. Pass to Windler. Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks it loose. There's Beal with the three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here's Garland. Feeds to Thompson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is where Thompson feels comfortable. Shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Beal, that's for two. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Wall. Garland, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And he's good on the three ball. Beal's got 7 points.
As long as Beal is active behind the three-point line, he's going to keep the D scrambling. He demands a lot of attention out there.
Right side, Porter. Here's Thompson. Rebound by Mahinmi. Here's Washington. They're on a 16-6 run. Beal gets a wide open look. And Wall kicks to Beal. Pass to Bonga. Mahinmi with it. There's Beal with the three. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with...
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 11. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
We've got Brown. Mo Wagner out there with Hachimura. Then there's Payton. And it's Smith in at the one. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Love against Hachimura. Here's Drummond. Here's Sexton. Drops in the layup for two. 6 points for him.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Sexton against Smith. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
Porter passes to Osman. Back to Porter. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards leading by 10. Smith for three. Rebound, Love. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Porter. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Brown the pass to Smith. This one for three. Back to Brown. Hachimura against Love. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. They get it back.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Another shot, Drummond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Okay, I see Drummond's offensive game starting to evolve a little bit. He's learning how to trick the D with a nice pump fake.
The Cavaliers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bryant is checked in for Mo Wagner. Bertanis comes in for Hachimura. Beals checked in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Here's Windler. Here's Drummond. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Washington leading now by 10. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Washington. Down kicks to Bertans. Brown the pass to Bertans. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 12-point Washington lead.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Beal with another miss.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Osman. Right through the D for the layup. Osman's got his second basket of the game. Washington shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Beal deciding where to go with it. Hits the target from 18 feet. Beal's got 12.
Wow, one of the best when it comes to shooting off of the pick. You can't afford to give him any daylight to shoot.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant. So both teams making some changes here. Cleveland moving it around, and Thompson kicks to Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Mahinmi. And that one, good.
Gotta admire the presence of Miles. Bill is terrific at whipping the ball over to his teammates.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Osman the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Right side Beal. Bonga the pass to Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, yeah, Bill is used to coming up against tough defenses. He welcomes the challenge they present.
Thompson high post. Fader on the way. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bradley, great first.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about after the first 2 quarters of play. It's Washington in control. They are leading by 2. And it's just about time now for the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. Wizards leading by 12.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Outside, Sexton. 5 to shoot. Here's Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
If there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. His work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Beal, the pass to Wall. He feeds it to Bryant. Outside for Beal. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good as Beal picking up the assist.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Garland.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The drive by Beal. Count it, good. Beal's got 16 points.
You can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree.
Solid shot selection from Smith. Phenomenal at measuring these type of looks.
Sexton, the pass to Love. That shot is off. And the Wizards now going the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
1:53 left in the third quarter. Bertans can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. For 3, Smith kept alive.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Outside, Sexton. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Bertans from downtown. Porter pulls it in. Lobbed up there for Thompson. It's stolen by Hachimura. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Offline with his three.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Here's Thompson. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
To the middle, here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Here's Windler. Rebound by the Wizards. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bertans kicks to Brown. Smith for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside, Sexton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Sexton's got 10 points.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And so it's Washington, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bradley Beal is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Wall. And there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Payton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. From deep. But they recover it. The shot that time not on target. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Wall. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The drive by Nance. Over Bertans. Payton against Porter. Three-pointer. The dive for the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Wizards making a switch here. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Wall. Mahimi with a wide open look. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Cleveland. Wizards leading by 10. Passes it to Bonga. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That's foul number 2 for him. Bertans, he's checked in for Washington. So it's the Wizards now. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Drummond. A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Now Wall. And Wall with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
The feed to Wall. to Beal. Launches a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the paint. Nifty move. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Bertans against Nance. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Kevin Porter. Here's Beal. Bryant trying to free himself up. And finished off by Beal.
See, I love how Beal didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it there straight.
To the inside. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Ball passes to Bryant. Left side, Wall. Back to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
When Bryant attacks like that, he almost can't be stopped. Defense stays out of his way.
Outside, Sexton. .1:15 left in the fourth quarter. The putback. Beal pulls it in. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
That's to Bertans. The tray. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Washington.
Their superior ball handling, 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Beal.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless. Grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
The shot by Bryant, no good. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. They trail by 9 points. Sexton on the wing. He kicks it to Garland. Pass to Osman. Got a piece of it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Napier passes to Grant. Back to Napier. Tries it from 19. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and
all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber. A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the... And we've got...
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. And for the Heat, Jay Crowder out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the point guard.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Dragic finds Crowder. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Beal against Robinson. Stolen by Robinson. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it. The fast break chance. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
That's exactly what you want right there. Jimmy Butler being aggressive on the interior.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ryan against Adebayo. Crowder kicks to Butler. Back to Crowder. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
Back to Butler. Clock at 6. In the corner, Crowder with it. Pass to Adebayo. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Bryant. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bonga deciding where to go with it. Left side, Bryant. And stolen by Butler. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
To end the drought. Wall, no luck.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Rebound by the Wizards.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Hachimura finds Mahinmi. Over Adebayo. The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A different look for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder, and it's Iguodala in for Butler. The Wizards also changing it up. Payton comes in for Rui Hachimura, and it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. Dragic, the pass to Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Mahinmi. In transition, here come the Wizards. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith in the posts. Olynyk is covering. Mahinmi, a second chance effort. And it's Smith missing. The Heat leading by 4. It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Outside, Jones. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Here's Iguodala. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Olynyk is such a long guy, exceptional at using his body to get to the free throw line.
And Washington making a change here. Wagner's checked in.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Bertans. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Wagner. And here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Iguodala kicks to Jones. Dragic against Smith. Dragic the pass to Olynyk. That one doesn't go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala is so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
Nice shot by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Poked away. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Olynyk is out there with Jones, and there's Iguodala. Then it's Robinson, and it's Hero in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Miami shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Jones the pass to Robinson. And the basket by Olynyk. Greg, is a broadcast. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence as these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Hero. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Wall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Outside Crowder. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Here's Wall. Excellent D here by Iguodala. The Heat leading by 7. Deep 2 from Robinson. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Goran Dragic is checked in for Andre Iguodala.
You know, I've heard John Wall call himself the best two-way point guard in the NBA. He is a tremendous shot blocker from the position. There's a lot of competition, though, at that spot.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
That's pure power, pure effort. Jan Mahimi going to the rack with bad intentions.
It's Adebayo, top of the key. Back to Dragic. To the inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Dragic. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
It's Wall with...
Now there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Banked in off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And Wall kicks to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Butler against Beal. Butler passes to Dragic. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Heroes checked in for the Heat. And then for Washington, Gary Payton is checked in for Bradley Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Heat. Derek Jones comes in for Butler. And a switcher also for Washington. Berton is checked in. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Payton with the ball.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Wizards have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And the pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. Loads it up for Adebayo.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Smith the pass to Payton. Over in the corner, Bertans sinks the three-pointer. Bertans got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Dragic against Smith. Dragic kicks to Jones. Pass to Hero. Clock at 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Miami again turning it over.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Wizards trail by 3. Smith the pass to Bertans. Back to Smith. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Hero. It's stolen by Hachimura. It'll count. Doesn't go that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jetson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. All runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not,
you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Miami making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. Wall against Robinson. And Wall kicks to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Well, make no mistake, Bradley Beal is a big-time athlete. Boy, how about his ability to get off the feet and finish that with authority?
Pass to Crowder. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The kick out to Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Crowder. Wall with the steal. For the lead. Rebound by the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Brown is checked in for Hachimura. Dragic looking it over. Passes it to Robinson. Olynyk up top. Back to Robinson. And he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Beal up top, guarded by Robinson. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
Robinson passes to Olynyk. Kicks to Dragic. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the basket by Olynyk.
Nothing like combining a long frame with a willingness to out-hustle everyone on the court. That defines Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Beal. Lays it up off the glass. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Butler on the way. Outside for Robinson. Back to Butler. It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. Olynyk's got 8 points.
You know, I like the fact that Olynyk didn't shy away from mixing it up. Remarkable at scoring despite getting hit.
Dragic against Wall. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Olynyk. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Beal gets a wide open look. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Right side, Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Robinson kicks to Olynyk. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Beal. Yes, that goes in.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Butler against Brown. Butler feeling it out a bit. Some solid defense from Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Wizards. They lead by 1. The kick out to Wall. Beal from long range. No good that time. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for the Heat, they've got Myers Leonard, Hero out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Jones, and it's Olynyk in at center. Hachimura the pass to Payton. The Wizards working the ball around now. Smith kicks to Bertans. The pass to Wagner. He dishes it to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bertans, and finished off by Bertans.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Hero passes to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Jones. Miami needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Now here is Smith. Beal, the pass to Smith. To the wing on the left. Pass to Beal. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Hero passes to Adebayo. To stop the run. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wizards leading by 8. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Washington, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Beal can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. Back to Jones. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Nunn kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Another shot. And it's good on the way in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Beal with it. Feeds it to Mahinmi. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Hero. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Mahinmi. Got a piece of it. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Beal can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 10. And here's the fast break. Nunn against Smith.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
Hachimura finds Beal. drilled from 11 feet out. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Washington.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Beal.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Bertans can't get it to go. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 10-point game. In transition, here come the Wizards. That one good for 2.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Hero. No good with the triple. Here's Washington. They're on a 15-4 run. It's Beal on the wing. From deep three-point range, the shot missing. Here's Nunn on the money.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris. Tonight's matchup here, Greg, great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Here's Butler. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Butler. And stolen by Drummond. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside Dragic. Down low. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Sexton finds Love. 6 to shoot. Back to Osman. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
Here is Love. After the made shot from Goran Dragic. Back to Sexton. There's Garland. They get it back. Drummond. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
Robinson dishes to Crowder. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. It's stolen by Dragic. And here is Butler. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Drummond. Dishes to Love. And Adebayo sends it back. Robinson against Sexton. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Here's Osman. Here's Drummond. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat leading by 4. Passes to Dragic. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. The kick outside to Butler. 7-foot shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. One-on-one fast break. Trying to end the drought. And the layup good by Sexton.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Dragic. He's tightly guarded. And it's sent back by Drummond. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Sexton. Makes it off the glass. Sexton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time. as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
The Heat making a switch here. Olenek, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Jones comes in for Butler. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Goran Dragic. Porter finds Thompson. Pass to Garland. Here's Windler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, to have a long career in the league, I think Garland's going to have to be more of an assist maker.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jones with it. Adebayo with the elbow. Good D by Thompson.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Garland, no good. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. Now here's Iguodala. Olenek trying to break loose. Oh, that's offensive interference. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Here's Thompson, tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, if Thompson is going to get that deep, you almost have to wrap 2 hands around him and hope he doesn't score.
And you have to be excited about the work rate that Thompson has shown lately. He has become a much more active player.
Well, the ability just to stay with that high motor is Tristan Thompson's calling card at this point. On the interior, wants to play physical and wants to disrupt anything he can on the inside to make an impact.
And Olenek with the basket on the assist by Iguodala. Olenek's got his first basket. Nance, right side, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
The Heat with the lead. Now Iguodala. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot will not fall, and Cleveland will come the other way. And here we go. Garland dishes to Thompson. Now the pass to Windler. Thompson, high post. Leonard's there. And Garland has it in the corner. Nance outside. Offline from the top of the key.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Iguodala kicks to Jones. Pass to Hero. Here's the lob to the hoop, and it's slammed in by Jones.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist. Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Olenek the pass to Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wallace with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Drummond. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Drummond's got 6.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Adebayo is checked in for Derek Jones. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Porter against Robinson. Porter, no luck. The Heat have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Drummond in the post. Adebayo on him. Offensive rebound. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Out to the wing. Here's Love. Goes up again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Love is not afraid to mix it up and get a little rough and tumble down there. When he's looking to shoot, he welcomes that contact.
That one is no good.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And the second free throw, good.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong. Can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nunn passes to Hero. To the inside. Here's Olynyk, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Heat. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Silva. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. And in the city of Miami, plenty of recreation, I guess you could say. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Jay Crowder. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Robinson for three. Offensive rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pass to Osman. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Crowder with the ball. Adebayo kicks to Crowder. Back to Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Sexton the pass to Osman. Pulls it up. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Dragic looking it over. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Osman. But they'll get another chance. Pass to Garland. Over in the corner, Osman. And Love has it in the corner. Crowder with the steal. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The kick out to Dragic. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Dragic the pass to Robinson. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Inside. To end the cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Goran Dragic.
Well, Thompson's out there to throw his weight around. He did it that time.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jones checked in for Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Goran Dragic. Butler passes to Hero. To the inside. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his first points of the game. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And Olynyk in there acting tough there, contesting and disrupting.
The Heat leading by 17. Outside, Jones. The pass to Hero. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Cleveland on defense. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Jones.
And Garland battling right now, staying on the balls of his feet to be active defensively.
Porter against Butler. Nance outside. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Good.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Garland stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Olynyk the pass to Hero. Right side, Butler. And no good. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Garland. Excellent D that time from Jones.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Iguodala, that's good.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
On the wing, Nance. Here's Thompson. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And so it's the Miami Heat taking a 19-point lead into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Windler, the pass to Osman. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Deep 2 from Robinson. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And it's Osman missing.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Crowder kicks to Adebayo. Robinson passes to Hero. Adebayo with the ball. Over Drummond. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. 14 points for Bam Adebayo. Passes it to Osman. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Iguodala's checked in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft. Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
To the middle, there's Garland, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
To the left side wing. Here's Silva. Outside, Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 4 this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 17. And Jones over to help. Garland kicks to Drummond. Love inside. Lays it up off the glass.
stick-to-itiveness. You heard that? Kevin Love just showed you what it's all about.
Now here's Iguodala. Down low. Here's Silva. Pass to Jones. Throws it up high.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Drummond. And it's Miami with the rebound. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he converts the layup. And the Heat lead by 19.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And there's the pass to Drummond. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Porter's checked in for Cleveland.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Shoots over Exum. And it's off the back rim. No good. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Outside Hill. Pass to Iguodala. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Dellavedova. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Silva. Left side, Leonard. Puts up a 3. Not going to go that time. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.